Fight or flight, I'll take off running. Nowhere to hide, it just keeps coming.
Welcome to Faithful Workouts. My name's Christina, and today we're just going to do a short series working on our shoulders, neck, and back. Just really kind of stretching and opening those parts. So we're going to go ahead and get started just with some neck stretches and some breathing. So again, let's just try to focus on our breath for a few breaths. So we're going to start sitting up completely straight, making sure our back is straight and our shoulders are down. And we're just going to breathe in, taking long inhales and long exhales. So breathing in for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then breathing out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And keep going for 2 more breaths. Now we're going to start just by opening up our neck a little bit. So we're going to very slowly and controlled, we're going to bring our right ear to our right shoulder and continue to breathe here. Two more long inhale and exhales. From here, we're going to just take our chin and tilt it down, looking at the ground. And you should feel that stretch on the other side, kind of in the shoulder and neck area. Be careful not to overextend. Just kind of stop where you feel the stretch, but it's not painful. Remember to keep breathing those deep inhale and exhales. Using your right hand, we're going to guide our head back up to center, inhaling on the way up, and then exhaling down. Then we're going to go to the other side. So we're going to take our left ear and we're going to just bring it down to our left shoulder. Keeping those shoulders up and back straight, sitting up straight. Remembering to breathe. For some of you, this might not feel like anything at all. For others of you who have a tighter neck, this could be a very strong stretch. So wherever you're at, just keep breathing, relaxing, making sure those breaths are long, that your inhales are longer than your exhale. Pull that right shoulder down a little bit as well. From here, we're just going to tilt our chin again, gaze towards the ground. Continue to breathe. Enjoying the sound of the wind in the aspens. Taking deep inhale and exhales. On your next breath, you're going to use that left hand to guide your neck back up to center. Taking an inhale and an exhale. From here, we're going to raise our shoulders overhead. Taking a big inhale. On the exhale, we're going to plant our right hand down, and then we're going to just kind of walk our hand out, folding over, making sure our bottom stays on the ground, and remembering to breathe here, long inhales and exhales. taking a moment here to just think of the things that you're thankful for today. No matter how big or small. Maybe there were no dishes in the sink when you got up this morning. Maybe the view on your way to work was beautiful. Maybe you got to see some of the aspens changing colors. We're going to go ahead and inhale our way back up to center. Exhale to the other side, walking our left hand out, folding over, keeping our bottom on the ground. Remembering to breathe. It can be easy to hold stress in your shoulders, and your neck, and your back. So these are just little stretches that can kind of help release, helping with posture as well. On your next inhale, we're going to come back up to seated. Exhale, keeping those breaths long. We're going to inhale both arms up. Exhale, fold forward. You can place that your forehead on the ground if you would like, or just stay here. Be careful to not overextend. On your next inhale, go ahead and walk your hands back up. And from here, we're going to go into a tabletop position. So we're going to have our hands directly under our shoulders and our knees directly under our hips. And from here, we're going to do something that you all might know as cat-cows. What we're going to do is we're going to arch our back down, bringing our head up, inhaling up. And then we're going to round our back, exhaling down. So we're going to inhale up. Looking up towards the sky, exhale down. You can keep doing this, or if you'd like to make it a little harder, we can take our right arm and extend it out straight. Take our left leg and extend that out straight. And on the inhale, reach out. And on the exhale, curve under, bringing your right elbow to your left knee. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. One more. Inhale out. Exhale in. Then go ahead and plant that right hand back down and that left knee back down. And then we're going to do the other side. So left arm out. Right leg out. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up and out. Exhale down. Inhale up and out. Exhale down. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. On your next exhale, bring your hand down and your knee down. From here, we're going to do a shoulder opener. So we're going to make sure our hands are shoulder width apart. So one way that's good to test this is we can take our hands and go ahead and put them kind of in between our shoulder and elbow, just to measure the distance right here. So we're going to come down like this, and then from here we're going to place our hands parallel to each other on the ground. Or if you'd like, you can bring your hands together into prayer position here. We're going to scoot up, making sure our shoulders are in line with our elbows. And then from here, we're gonna take our legs and we're gonna push up into a V position. So we're gonna keep our neck in line with our spine, so looking forward, and we're gonna walk our feet up as close as we can, making sure our back stays straight and in line. We're gonna breathe here. For 3, 2, 1, knees down. Take a second, you can kind of twist your neck right to left, just very, very gently, little movements. And then we're gonna go back up one more time. We're gonna hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and bring your knees down. Kind of shake it out a little bit, do some shoulder rolls. From here, we're gonna go back into a tabletop position. So wrists directly under your shoulders, knees under your hips, 90-degree angles making a box with your body. And from here, we're gonna lift up our right arm to the sky. Feeling that stretch. For 3, 2, 1, and then we're gonna take that right arm, we're gonna thread it between our arm and our knee onto the ground, keeping our head facing, our eyes facing the direction of our hand, and then we're gonna just place our ear onto the ground and feel that shoulder stretch. Remembering to keep breathing. We're going to relax here for a little bit, just letting our shoulder open up. Take one more deep breath in, remembering that long exhale. And then on your next inhale, you're going to bring that arm back up and extend it to the sky. Go ahead and plant that arm down, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to inhale our arm up. Hold it here for a little while, keeping our shoulder back. Then we're going to exhale it through, and then bring our left ear onto the mat. We're going to just rest here a little while, so stay in that position. And today I want to talk a little bit about kind of a shift in my thinking that's really helped me understand just who God is and how He thinks about our actions. So when I first came to my faith, I really saw all of my actions as either right or wrong. Or another way of saying that would be, these actions are good and these actions are bad. And I need to make sure that all of my actions are good so that God will love me and I'll stay in His grace. And I think one shift that's really helped me is just going from that mindset of these things are right and these things are wrong, instead to this mindset of things that bring life versus things that bring death. So now that you're in this position, we're going to come back out of it, So one more breath in, and then on your next inhale, you're going to bring that arm back up to the sky. And then go ahead and just plant it down. And from here, we're going to just go ahead and go into a plank position. So we're making sure that our shoulders are in line with our wrists and that we have a flat back. And from here, we're going to lower all the way down using our arms. So keeping our elbows close to our body, we're going to shift forward a little bit and then lower all the way down to the mat. Slowly keeping control. And then from here, we're going to do some Supermans. So we're going to put our arms out in front of us straight, our legs straight in back of us, toes pointed. And then on your next inhale, you're going to lift up both your arms and your legs, and you're going to hold them there. One more inhale. Exhale, lower to the ground. You can put your right ear to the ground, resting a little bit. Continue to breathe deeply. On your next inhale, you're going to turn your neck to face straight, looking forward. Exhale. And then on your next inhale, you're going to lift those arms and those legs up one more time. And we're going to pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lower them down. From here, we're going to take our left arm and we're going to reach it out to the side. And then we're going to roll over onto our shoulder. So we're just going to slowly roll until you feel that stretch. Be careful not to go farther than feels comfortable to you. So you're just going to roll over onto that shoulder. And you're going to use your right arm to kind of help support you in that. On your next exhale, slowly and controlled, go ahead and roll out of that. And then you're going to switch, so you're going to put that right arm out and you're going to roll onto that other shoulder. Using that hand to support you. And if you'd like, you can use your leg to kind of help propel you that way. Be careful not to overstretch this. Know your limit. And just make sure that you're stopping where you feel the stretch, but it's not painful. Take 2 more deep inhales. Inhale, long exhale. 1 more inhale. Exhale. And then on your next exhale, you're going to lower yourself back down to the mat. And we're going to go ahead and turn over onto our backs. So from here, we're gonna lay flat on the ground with our knees up. We're gonna take our arms, we're gonna place them by our side, and we're gonna walk our heels in until they touch our fingertips. So they should just be barely brushing our fingertips. From here, we're gonna check to make sure that our knees are parallel, that they're not going in and they're not going out, but that they're just parallel, controlled there. And we're gonna make sure our neck is straight in line with our spine. And then we're just gonna lift up and kind of shift our shoulders underneath a little bit and just lift. We're gonna hold here. Make sure you're not twisting your neck in this position. It can be very dangerous to twist your neck in this pose. One more inhale. Long exhale. Then on your next exhale, you're going to lower down very slowly, controlled to the ground.
When I look in the mirror, wonder who it is I'll find.
All right, from here, we're going to go ahead and just bring our knees to our chest, roll side to side, giving that back a little bit of a massage.
Today I'm on fire. Tomorrow I might be ashes, I know.
Squeeze tight on the inhale, and on the exhale, go ahead and lower your feet down. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and bring our feet together. And then we're just going to let our legs come open to make a little diamond with our legs. And then with our arms, we're going to place one arm above our head, and then we're going to just grab our opposite elbow. And we're just going to take some time right here to relax. Remembering to breathe deeply, keeping those shoulders on the ground. About halfway through, we're going to switch arms. Remembering to breathe. And as we're thinking about just choosing life over choosing death, we know that it is by grace that we're saved. Ephesians tells us that it's through grace and faith and not by our works that Jesus saves. And so we don't have this obligation to earn our salvation in any way. That's a free gift from God. However, we do have an opportunity with our actions, because every action, no matter how big or small, has the power to bring life or death in some way, some fashion. Go ahead and switch arms if you haven't already. And so with every small choice, we can choose to bring life. So just kind of think about that for a little bit. Think about different things that you might be able to do today that will help bring life into the world in some way. On your next inhale, go ahead and reach your arms overhead. Bring your legs back up. Shake them out a little bit. Then we're going to go ahead and roll onto our right side. From here, we're going to use our left arm to kind of help slowly pull us back to a seated position. From here, we're going to inhale our arms back up, exhale down. And we're going to stand up slowly. From here, we're just going to inhale again up, then we're going to exhale down. Letting our head hang, shake out your neck, yes and no. You can let your arms dangle if you'd like, or you can clasp your elbows, kind of sway side to side. From here, you're going to inhale back up. Look towards the sky. Back down. Inhale back up. Slight back bend. And then back, arms down by your side. Go ahead and lace your hands behind your back. We're going to fold forward one more time, letting our hands go over our head. So inhale, stand tall, kind of pressing those shoulders back. And then exhale, fold forward, letting those hands come up over. Go ahead and stay in this position for a little bit longer. I'm just going to read something. This is written by a man named Kellen Corbett, and it really helped me to change the way I saw just right and wrong, and that switch from right and wrong to life and death. And he's talking about something he learned from the Leadership Academy in Spain. And he says, "A pivotal way my mindset changed during G42 was in how I think about sin. I picked up the idea that God doesn't really talk to us about right and wrong. He talks to us about what brings life and what brings death. Through it, I learned I can stop being so hard on myself, because it's not about me getting things right. All that does is leave me feeling pressured and anxious and guilty. That's death. It's actually about me learning to recognize and receive and communicate love. Life is always about learning to love. Myself, God, the people around me. The right stuff will fall into place after that. When God looks at you, He's not like, I hope she doesn't sin today. No, He thinks, I really hope she chooses things today that help her love herself more. I hope she makes decisions that will make her proud of herself." So I just wanted to leave you all with that. From here, go ahead and unclasp your hands, let them hang. We're gonna just place our hands on our shins and look up, flat back. Then exhale back down. Inhale all the way up, arms tall, slight back bend, back up, and then back down. And that's it for now. Thanks for joining for the neck and shoulders relaxation stretching series, and we hope to see you next time.
Yay.